It is officially April 18th. This is a new mindfulness and meditation. You have to forgive me if I slur my words a little bit. I cut my tongue earlier this week. It's still healing. Don't eat hot food. I'm just saying. So today's affirmation is you are rare. Again, you are rare. Show the world who you are. Be unconventional. Stand up for your individuality. Shine so brightly that you drown out the darkness. By doing so, you give others the permission to do the same. And you give the world the brilliant light it so desperately needs. So I'm going to start off with this. I didn't do a mindfulness and meditation last week. I ended up getting the COVID shot the week prior. It was that Friday. So Saturday, I had got a little side effect from it, just really drowsy, pain in my arm, and I did not have a lot of energy. So Sunday came, like I said, I ended up eating hot food that Saturday night, tacos and fries, right out the hot fryer, and I burnt my tongue. So Sunday I could not talk, I was in pain, and it was getting to a point that I was going to go to the hospital because I had severe back pain. I had pulled a muscle in my back and upper area around my hip. It was just a lot. And I had never been in so much pain before in my life. I think the last time I was in that much pain was in the summer when I developed this bad cold and my throat was messed up. I couldn't even swallow fluid. Didn't even eat anything. So the pain was that bad. And I was just stressed out. Day after day with work, college. I'm in school for my master's. So much has been happening and I just feel like I've been moving nonstop day after day and not really taking time out for myself and resting like I once was. So I just took a break from everything. And the past few days, aside from working, I do rest more. I've even when I was home, I would just put all my time and energy into my house and clean up nonstop, rearrange stuff, and I think that caused me to pull, the muscles that I pulled earlier last week. So I'm just learning to stop, and taking time for yourself can also mean to just sit back, relax, and rest. You can sit back and rest, listen to music, watch TV. If there's nothing on TV, just meditate on God, and just regroup. I really needed to regroup because I found myself getting depressed all over again. It's hard to explain, but sometimes when you sit back and think about things, your mind will take you back to dark places. It'll take you back to negativity, to a time where you weren't in a good place, and it reminds you for me, it reminded me of certain incidents with my family. I was starting to get angry all over again about things that happened in the past. And I'm thankful for a chat I had with some great people a few days ago, just talking about forgiveness and forgiving yourself and forgiving others. I've talked about it a lot, but it's a really hard thing to do. But what you remember about it is when you're forgiving others, you're doing that for yourself, for your peace of mind. Holding on to it does nothing but bring you down. It just drains that energy of yours and causes you to just focus on that, and it just causes you to have a bad day. So I'm just working day by day on remembering to forgive, and also remember to forgive myself. Forgiving yourself means you acknowledge the wrong that you did, the part that you played, and you work on not doing that again. You grow from it. You forgive yourself. You ask God to forgive you. You ask those people to forgive you. And you move forward. Do not continue dwelling on the past. Do not continue dwelling on the mistakes that you made. You made those mistakes. Now you got to work on fixing those mistakes. And that starts with you working on yourself and just moving forward. And for me, it's letting God use me in that. Seeking Him, praying, and truly praying and seeking Him, because it's easy to pray one day and then the next day you fall off. Well, that can continue day after day if you don't catch it. So you need to stay firm in your prayer every single day. From Sunday to Saturday, 7 days a week. Doesn't matter what time of the day, just make sure you have that talk with God and you let out what you need to let out, but you also let Him come in and let Him use you and guide you. We cannot live in this world without God. Okay? It is what it is. Let God use you, let Him lead you. It is so much going on in the world, and it's truly a praying time. Like someone that I went to school with, someone, he's dead. I believe he passed away yesterday. That was unexpected. Life is really short, and I choose to not argue with people and just bring drama in my life. I want to live this life as peacefully as I can. So that's why I made the choice for social media. I stay on Facebook and Instagram quite a lot. I feel like those are the two apps that can be draining because of the things that I see on my timeline. Full of negativity, and I'm just choosing to take a break from that. Now, the things that motivate me, I do TikTok with singing, sometimes dancing. Lately with my back, I had to leave the dancing alone. but singing motivates me, uplifts me, and encourages me. So I'm definitely using my TikTok account, and my only Instagram account that I'm going to use right now is my mindfulness and meditation, where I'm just posting what I'm posting now just to uplift someone else and uplift and encourage myself. Everything else right now I'm going to put on pause and just work on me. And I want to work on my daily devotions and just keep me encouraged, because I fall off that a lot. And I'm trying to, stay firm on that and just stay in the Word. So my goal this week is to lay low a little bit off social media, especially Facebook and Instagram, and just put more time in God. And I believe putting that time in with God will help me, with the trials that I'm facing, whether it's with my family, personally, on my job, whatever it may be, to help me to be able to withstand. Because it can be a trying time. Jobs can be stressful. I remember being a day treatment counselor, how extremely stressful it was. People don't know all that I had to endure each and every day as a counselor. It wasn't just working with the kids. As a day treatment counselor, you're placed in certain schools. And certain schools, they weren't too keen on day treatment counselors coming into their school. They felt like, well, we don't need them. We know what we're doing. They're just making it worse. And you could feel that negative energy every single time you walked in the room, you walked down the hall. I would say good morning sometimes and not get anything back. Get people rolling their eyes at me, walking by, not speaking to me, but speaking to the person beside me. Whether you see it or not, sometimes, it bothers you. It really does. And that's one thing I don't miss. I'm gonna be honest. But dealing with that, then my paperwork and the actual kids, it was a trying time. So I would say prayer kept me through that. Steadfast prayer, God, He was with me through it, and He got me through those difficult times. He got me through it then, and I believe He will get me through it now. I really do. Because I'm a CPS worker, and it can be intimidating sometimes. But I'm just praying and asking God to lead me and just help me to get through this stuff. Get through all of it, all of the trials that come and hit. Negativity, each day is not perfect. God never promised that it would be, but we have to know how to be able to handle these difficult times, these trying times that come. Don't give up. Keep pushing forward, keep praying, keep believing that it's hard right now, but it's going to get better. And with the affirmation, today's affirmation I really love. It says, show the world who you are. Be unconventional, stand up for your individuality. It's okay to not be like everybody else. It's okay to acknowledge that. I acknowledge that I'm not like everybody else. Even with my family, I can sometimes be the quiet one. Sometimes I can be hyper and crazy. It all depends on how I'm feeling. But our mind frames are not the same, and it's okay. You have to be okay to accept people for who they are, And what was the other one? Shine so brightly that you drown out the darkness. This world is really dark right now. There's so much going on, but we don't have to be like everybody else. We don't have to be like the world. We can continue to be those positive people, be that positive light. And our positive light can help someone else. It can help one person. That one person can spread their light and help another and another and another, and it continues to spread. So you got to remember that. So when negativity and drama and darkness comes in your life, pray it off. Pray and seek God and just push yourself to stay positive within this negative situation that comes. Hopefully that makes sense. And like I said, I'm speaking for myself first. I was down earlier today. I really was. And my friend, he knew something wasn't right, but I don't know. Sometimes the enemy comes and just tries to dampen your spirit, tries to take you down, but you got to fight it off. And like I said, that's through letting that enemy know he's not going to win. So please be encouraged. Keep your head up. Remember, you are rare. And I really hope this helps someone. I'm going to be continuing mindfulness and meditation, and it's more to come. This is just part one. So be breezy.